Oshkosh is an event of many moving and evolving parts as aircraft arrive and depart in an ongoing dance throughout the week. Coveted display space on the central Boeing Plaza ramp sees swapouts of interesting rare and large aircraft. Some days at EAA AirVenture 2026, we beelined for the show line, capturing video of as many takeoffs, flybys, and landings as we could get. This time on Thursday and Friday, July 23 and 24, we also devoted time to ramp areas where aircraft continued to move for their turns in prime display space. And during a Warbirds in Review session on Thursday, NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman talked about the takeoff capabilities of the MiG-29.
Yeah, Jared, tell us about your airplane. So, many of you probably already know this, but you'll certainly see it on startup today. That bod is a huge issue with jets, right? And you know, take an F-16 where it's intake very low to the ground, you get a stone comes in, mix it in, pulling the engine, and you're doing a lot of work there. If you've never been and seen Russian runways, they're horrible. Worst thing you can imagine. I mean, there's just it's totally an off-roading event. So they're really genius rather than just trashing motors all the time. On startup, you're going to notice the intake ramp will come down and close off entirely the intake on start. And it's going to draw all of its airflow from up towards the wing root here. And it stays that way throughout the entire taxi and takeoff right up to about 130 knots. So as you watch us fly later today, we'll be in full afterburner going down the runway, and these ramps will remain closed. At about 130 knots, they'll open. And by the way, that's your refusal speed, because once that happens, like so you go into full afterburner, this you're getting thrown back in the seat, right? Once those intakes come open and all that airflow comes in, you're thrown back even more. And you're going from 130, you're blowing through 160 knots in like a second, right? So you're committed at that point in time. But that's, it's a completely ingenious way. And you're really not taking on a big mass penalty because you're going to need those ramps anyway for your high supersonic flight, right? So taking advantage of hardware that they were going to have to put in, a genius engineering solution to save their engines. Probably one of the most unique things I would say about the MiG-29. And prepare for where we inevitably go next, which is Mars, and then try and clear away a lot of the obstacles and bureaucracy that impedes the best employees from doing their job. And there's no one who aspires. It's hard to tell come to work at NASA. I mean, even our internship programs, you're talking about less than 1% get selected. Highly motivated, very intelligent people want to come and work at NASA, not to lose. They want to change the world in air and space. So if we weren't moving at the pace we needed to do, we just needed to clear away and release the shackles from that.
We made this handheld video using the Sony FX2 camera in 4K. We bought our FX2 from Bozeman Camera in Montana, our go-to professional camera store. I'm Fred Johnson for the Airailimages channel. Thanks for watching our multi-day coverage of EAA AirVenture at Oshkosh, and thanks especially for giving this video a thumbs up. It helps us.